Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill. Tennessee defeats South Carolina 41-20. Hubbard, I thought the Vols dominated. I mean, defensively, outside of one bust, and then South Carolina scored on a short field after a Joe Milton pick. But, I mean, they didn't really drive the ball in Tennessee all night down the field. Tennessee's defensive line got after it. The offensive line was really, really impressive. And, Tennessee just, I thought, did what they came to do.
Yeah, I mean, they'll go back and they'll miss a play here and there.
Sure.
But Tennessee dominated that football game from start to finish. There were a couple of key plays that were really important for Tennessee. Squirrel White's catch was huge. The timeout by Josh Heupel, and then South Carolina's decision to throw the football coming out right at the end of the half for the pick six was classic Tennessee winning the middle 8. Tennessee was – look, I thought Tennessee's defensive line could get after Spencer Rattler, and I thought they could really rush the quarterback because of South Carolina's offensive line. I'm dumbfounded, or surprised, I guess is a better word, at how well Tennessee played in the secondary. I thought Wesley Walker was terrific tonight in space and tackling. And if you just say going in that Xavier Legette's longest catch was from the punter, who would have won that? Who would have won that in the bingo card? That's a credit to Tennessee's secondary, and a lot of South Carolina fans wondered why in the world they didn't take at least one deep shot against Kamal Hadden with Legette down the field, and they just never even tried it.
I don't think they had time. I mean, they were pushing the pocket, man, and he was having to move and scramble, and I think his eyes were having to, kind of dart around every which way. I mean, Tennessee's the interior guys, the guys on the edge, I thought they just got after it really, really well from the start. James Pierce, man, woo!
Yeah, he's fast. He can run. Listen, he had both tackles guessing where he was going to go, and when you get to that point, I mean, you're winning, and you're winning as early and often because they didn't know to guess outside or to guess inside, and he was just reading them and making them pay either way. Really, really fun to watch him play because he's one of those potentially elite guys like we've seen through the years who can wreck an entire series. Yep. Not just one play. He can wreck a series. There hadn't been a ton of guys who have come through here that can do that. He has the potential to become one of those kind of guys.
All right, let's flip to the offensive side. I thought Tennessee had their best 5 out there. Gerald Mincey at right tackle, Cooper Mays back at center, and man, did he make a difference. And you could tell he was gassed from just not being in playing shape, but man, he was tough tonight, gutted through it, and really, really good. And then Ollie Lane performed really well at left guard. I think that's Tennessee's best 5 combination going forward. They didn't sub at all.
No, and I think it is too. We'll see what that looks like moving forward. Guys getting healthier and getting going, but I think we've all felt like Mincey was the most athletic guy out there at the tackle position, opposite of John Campbell, who I thought played well tonight. Look, there's no doubt this team took this game personally. They were challenged all week long to be physical. You could see the emotion in them early when they were moving the pocket or moving the pile and moving the line of scrimmage on both sides, and it showed up. And it showed up big time tonight. This was a challenge for the guys in the trenches, and Tennessee answered that challenge and won.
Brew McCoy, they're going to lose him for the season. That was a gruesome, nasty injury, and you hate it for him. Yeah. I mean, it's such a good kid from a good family. You just hate to see, will it be the end of his career? I guess, time will tell. I guess he could attempt to go for a 6th year. But just, you hate to see it play out that way.
Yeah, he means so much to this team, too, in the locker room. Being a complete receiver, a blocker, all those things. There's some things that Tennessee's going to have to really adjust to. It's not just, hey, plug and play the next guy, because he did the most complete things of any of the wide receivers for Tennessee. Just, again, you just hate it because you hate for anybody to get hurt. But Brew's a guy who transferred in here and just immersed himself in Tennessee and loves being a part of Tennessee football.
Tennessee wins at 41-20. Now they head into the bye week, and it'll be a lot nicer bye week on the General's quarters.
And
Tennessee.
It's a bye week where Tennessee's got to get healthy. It's the proverbial, does it come at the right time?
Now they got 2 weeks to get Omar Norman Lott out of the concussion protocol.
This one comes at a good time for this team.
Yep, bye week, here we come. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill.